It is my pleasure to have you visit my channel. Give the video a pre-start by hitting the subscribe button. People only learned from Jana that she and Wissman have been renovating a house, and they are thrilled about their new home. Jana Duggar's chapter is prepared for reading. Her subsequent chapter in Nebraska, the previous, relying on star 34 and her recent spouse, 31-year-old Stephen Wissman, tied the knot in traditional, exquisite ceremony this Thursday in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, on August 15, have decided to go to Wyman's hometown in which they will reside. Life with his spouse, he has a small home we purchased and have been furnishing, rising and gathering support, and hence, it's been enjoyable. Jana informs others. Jana, the oldest of Jim Bob Duggar's children, Wissman and Michelle Duggar are 2 of the 13. Children have been friends for years. They are not the first union between the 2 households. Jeremiah, Jana's brother, married to Hannah, Stephen's sister, for a brief years in the past. Jan briefly dated Wissman. Prior to leaving one another notwithstanding, despite their breakup, the 2 continued to contact and conversed with one another on diminished over time. Not until early in the year did they got back in touch and fell in love. It felt as if we were still doing this. Delight in one another. We still really cherish one another, she remembers. Wissman struck up a conversation on June 15. Haven't always comprehended the larger view, yet I am aware of God understands what is best for each of us. So, it's getting married later for me. She claims that it seems very different. I believe that has been the most significant, contrasting the younger ones that are currently via a relationship. She goes on, I mean, I've seen them all pass through that, followed by my current stroll across this, and it's not the same. But as we mature, we enter a new phase of, we have a little bit more experience in life. Consequently, we're a little more obstinate. But it's excellent that we are developing and learning. And things have changed. Yet they have, now since they've just been wet, cute, savoring each second spent together as spouses, as well as placing their days of long-distance relationships in the past, just going about life with Stephen and being united. Says Jana, it has been problem being far away. Thus, I believe, just spending time together and being able to, having a regular companion in your daily life. I've been hoping for this lovely moment and desired for some time, relying on a lamb. Jana Duggar has returned with fresh tales about her nuptials with Stephen Wissman. The 34th anniversary has been celebrated by fans. Year-old's union with her lifelong images and videos of the supposed lover from the traditional and refined ceremony has also appeared online. However, it seems Jana is still pursuing her above the skies marriage. Continue reading to find out more. On her royal encounter at an interview, Jana said that she had a few highs and lows with Stephen, allegedly, to the tally on the alumni they were when Jeremiah and Hannah parted ways. Married, she acknowledged having dated other guys, but nothing ever materialized. Fruition, believing herself to be the issue up until Stephen helped her recognize it. How vital she was. Just like, what? Is it just me? Or do I need help? I've been praying for this for a long time. Years, and have undoubtedly wondered what's issue. Why can't I simply use all of my siblings, the majority of whom are married? Early 20s, she continued. Jana said they got back in touch early this year, and in July, Stephen asked her out. They've been apart for a while because of Stephen's employment as a pilot and often travels with his musician family. Jana just did a recent interview in which she disclosed about her marriage expertise based on what the previous counting on star, her elegant outfit, and she had a princess feeling. Jana had on a satin neckpiece in ivory for her wedding. Her dress's back additionally has a larger. Many were pleased with how shaped, as graceful as it seemed. There are footage, as well as images from the nuptials, showcasing the dancing of Jana and Stephen. They even dubbed her Cinder on Reddit. Jana, due to her fairy tale origins, other than her wedding, she dances. In the same interview, Jana said that she has been employed by Stephen. Allen's counting indicated that her spouse has a little home that they purchased in Nebraska, stating her intention to depart from her family in Arkansas, but the 2 may spend a long time somewhere else. Time following Jana's statement that there are still many tasks to do in their residence in Nebraska, Jana Dawson's nuptials to Stephen Wissman has produced a lot of conjecture. Jill Dillard's glaring being absent from the bridal party has provided acceptance of ideas indicating that Jill and her elder sister Jana and I don't get along. If not, everyone is paying attention to Jana and Jill's seeming tense connection despite many Duggar family observance was swift. Jessas Seewald might be holding concealed based on the wedding's public record images. Is Jessica Seewald expecting? Once more, Jana Duggar's shocking wedding. Duggar family members, several of whom hold Michelle Duggars and Jim Bob's oldest daughter would never marry. Maybe Jan's eagerly anticipated large day. However, a lot of attention is being given to Jessie Seewald, Jana's honor guardian, been seen in many images from the incident, and her family supporters believe she seems to be expecting a new Hall's Instagram TR has also led to some supporters to believe Jessa is just starting pregnancy. Many Reddit users think the dresses fit suggest the mother of 5 is expecting a new child in the next months, but not a baby. Everyone believes that. Several families supporters said that Jessa isn't now expecting. Instead, they think Jana used it to get her bridesmaids muddy, unattractive dress design and material. Based on her interviews with individuals, Jana wanted her wedding to be elegant, but not everyone accepts her decision of way and design for her outfit. They hypothesize that bridesmaids meet the bill. That, although Jessa isn't expecting, the POS published and the manner of dressing produces the appearance of Jessa's baby bulge. Seewald is expecting a child once again. Rather rapid recovery from her previous given her. Is this too early to be pregnant? Earlier family planning, but Jessa and Ben last gave birth to a child in December 2023, George Augustine, their 6th child. Seewald was born in an Arkansas Northwest region. He was the first of Jessa and in the hospital. Ben's offspring will be delivered at a hospital facility. The birth of George is still somewhat recent. Even so, it wouldn't be the first instance of Jessa revealing pregnancy soon after giving birth to a new baby. Spaced out her more recent pregnancy, separated by at least 2 years, Henry, her 2nd child, was welcomed Wilbur during the first 15 months after her. Spurgeon Elliott Seewald's first kid was. Consequently, she and Ben Seewald were born. Could have sought a narrow age difference between George and his fictitious brother if Jessa is carrying another child. She is unlikely to make the announcement soon. Early in 2023, very soon, Jessa was given severe criticism for the manner she declared her pregnancy and the ensuing social media miscarriage. Because of the criticism that she had to wait many months for her expecting George to become the declaration Jana Duggar is disclosing about falling in love with the spouse. Stephen Wissman ascertains what she must say. This Stephen Wissman and Jana Duggar, from relying on 2 months of marriage following an engagement in a classic, beautiful Prairie Grove, Arkansas wedding, 500 guests in attendance. The nuptials required location at Willow Springs is grand. Jessa Duggar Seewald serving in such role as the. Moreover, the wedding party's maid of honor comprised Abby, Jana's sister-in-law, Duggar and his sister Joy-Anna Forsyth, Duggar, Johanna Vu Jinger Duggar, all of Jordan Duggar's bridesmaids. Initially, Duggar and Wissman were seen collectively in July 2024. 2020, the reality TV personality increased interest. Speculations on Instagram after she revealed pictures of herself with a ring on left hand. It seems to be one of those things every lady dreams about one day. Duggar made the announcement before her big day. It seems okay to me that there's never arriving, but it's just now beginning to register. She went on. Reality is beginning to set in. In it, I think, wow, this is really something I've always wanted, and just, it's amazing to see it happen. It's a little difficult to think this is a dream.